quite a few of you join us. And those who see us later, you can go to Hey Adner, his website, and get a lot more information. This is Dot Inman-Johnson, and I'm coming to you live to talk about the false ads that are out there for my candidate. I happen to be the campaign manager for Adner Marcelin. And when you go to his Hey Adner website, you will see the outstanding leaders from this community who are endorsing Adner. The ad that is being put out there, particularly in the Black community, implies that he is not ready for prime time on the city commission. If you look at the leaders who have endorsed him, that immediately puts an end to that statement. He is endorsed by Debbie Lightsey, former mayor and city commissioner, Ben Crump, nationally known attorney on civil rights, Dot Inman-Johnson, for those who don't remember, former mayor, first Black female mayor and city commissioner, and Jeremy Matlow, Darrell Parks, Bob Ratcliffe, Tabitha Frazier, Marty Monroe, Darwin Gamble, Bob Lotane, Bob Keenan, Bill Davis, and Barbara Devane, who has been a fighter for people in need, for high wages, for making sure teachers get treated right, works for the unions. And he has been endorsed by every organization that has done an endorsement in this campaign except the PBA. And that includes teachers, the Florida Young Democrats, the Big Bend Chapter Labor Council, the Firefighters Union, and many, many more, including Tallahassee Now, National Organization for Women. All of us would not be putting our reputations on the line to support a candidate that we did not truly believe had the instincts, the stamina, the qualifications to do a good job for this community. Now, those negative ads about Adner that are being put out there by his opponent are being drafted by Dianne Williams-Cox, campaign manager under Grow Tallahassee, which is a development oriented organization, is by a developer who is working on a housing complex that was approved by the city in this community, and by many people from the FSU boosters who are happy that this current city commission voted to give $27 million that should have been distributed in low-income parts of this community to uplift the lives of the people who live there. So I want to make it clear that Adner is the candidate on August 23rd, or between August 13th and August 23rd, whenever you go to the polls to vote. I'm asking you to vote for Adner Marcelin because he is the candidate we will be able to depend on. Any of you who remember my service know how hard I worked for this community to make sure that everybody had a seat at the table, and it wasn't letting the chamber and the development community own the city commission. You need to know that 4 years ago, I was the behind the scenes advisor for Dianne Williams-Cox campaign when she won her city commission seat. And she won it because she told us that she would be a voice of the people on the city commission. She has sold her soul to the development community, and in her role on the CRA has been giving millions and millions of dollars to developers who don't need the money, to downtown projects that don't need the money, while we need affordable rental housing in our community in the 32304 zip code and in South City and in Bond, where rents can be affordable to people who don't make a lot of money. When you talk about workforce housing for people, you're talking about people who are earning teacher salaries, firefighter salaries, police officer salaries, and middle management salaries at the state of Florida and in this community. You are not talking about people who are going to work every day trying to live on minimum wage. I have been a fighter, a passionate advocate for low-income people who are trying to lift themselves out of poverty for almost 50 years in this community. And the fight goes on. And the reason I'm supporting Adner Marcelin is because I have every confidence that Adner will continue this fight if he's elected and will do what needs to be done to help all the boats get lifted so that everybody thrives in Tallahassee. There are candidates who have joined forces out there that include Mayor Daley, David Bellamy, Dianne Williams-Cox, who are the chamber and development candidates, and they are desperate to hold on to seats or gain seats and prevent people who could really do something different, innovative, and good for all of the people in the community. And I am here to say that we have to push back on that. We have to elect the right candidates, just like we have to elect a Val Deming statewide. We have to elect Adner Marcelin right here in Tallahassee. We have to elect Jeremy Matlow right here in Tallahassee. And we have to elect a mayor who will not turn up her nose when people from the low-income community come before her asking for help. Kristen Dozier. I am here to say these are the progressive candidates, the ones you will be able to depend on to deliver for all of us. And that's why I am working very hard to try to make sure that's a reality. I hope you will share information with your friends. You will go to Adner's website at Hey Adner, and you will give me any questions that you have right now by going to the chat and typing in